What's up, you guys? So today we are back with another video, and you guys already know I did this set a while ago, so sorry for the long pause on the footage. It's just that it's been a busy few weeks for me. There was Halloween, and then right after Halloween there was my birthday. And actually, after my birthday is my daughter's best friend's birthday, and she loves Barbie dolls and stuff. So I was like, I'm gonna use this as my opportunity to get to sewing, using my sewing machine finally. And yesterday I was working on creating some Barbie doll clothes, and you guys, the struggle is real. But I'm looking forward to mastering the craft. That's just a little, personal tidbit, but that has been kind of delaying the process of my YouTube videos. So I just wanted to let you guys know today is going to be a watch me work. It's also going to be a chit chat video because I haven't really done a chit chat video yet with you guys. So I wanted to do that. And this video is a little long, so I felt like it was a good opportunity. You guys saw me unbox, well, not unbox, but I was opening up the gummy bears from Rep Your Sets. I believe I unboxed those in a previous video. And then I was trying to do this little gel polish monomer method, and I don't think that the gel polish that I chose was a good option to try this with. So I'm going to try it again in the future. I believe I needed a more pigmented gel polish. I'm also using some Xxl Nail Forms, which I love. These are one of my ultimate favorites, and they're the first nail forms that I ever bought. I guess I made a good choice on the first time. So if you guys want to find these, they are linked on my Amazon storefront. And if you like my videos, please drop a big thumbs up for me. Also, if you're new and you like my video, please subscribe. And if you're already subscribed, make sure you turn on the notification bell so you can be notified every time I post. I don't really like saying that, but I think it really helps, because I want you guys to know that I do enjoy your support. I enjoy everyone who watches my videos. I'm very grateful to be on this journey and to have supporters along the way. So into this set real quick, I'm just using some regular clear acrylic. You guys are gonna see me using lots of different nail design, nail decorations, and I kind of did I recently saw this formal name. It's called junk nails. So they're kind of like junk nails, not really, but kind of. So I really thought that was cool. And now that I know there's a such thing as junk nails, I feel so vindicated because I'm like, I'm going to do junk nails all the time. So you guys are probably going to see some junk nails coming soon that are way more junkier than these. Stay tuned for that. Today I'm using my size 20 Super Kolinsky brush, and I love this brush. It was my first time using it, and you guys will notice that I'm going in with small beads. I'm basically just building the base of the nail so that I can put on my decorations. And to be totally honest, I built the base of my nail a little too thick, so it did pose me some problems along the way, but I was able to work those issues out and make it happen. But anyways, you guys, so on to our chit chat. I am just gonna kind of vent for a second because I only do so many voiceovers. And I think that the voiceovers is probably the hardest part of the videos for me because I have a cat and I have 2 kids. And my kids, they're sleeping, so it's like, okay, cool, don't have to worry about them. But my cat is like a literal third child. I don't know how he knows how to be so misbehaved at just the most inconvenient times. But whenever it comes to me doing my voiceovers, he is like not letting me do my voiceovers. Just now I had to lock him into the room because I closed him out of the room that I'm working from, and he was not happy about that. but I had to close the door because the air is on outside and you can hear it. So then I was like, all right, I'll just close that door and I'll leave this door open so you can be with me. And then he got mad about that. So yeah. Anyways, you guys, I'm looking at these little pants that I created yesterday, and they're actually super cute. I am really looking forward to mastering designing doll clothes and Barbie clothes. So you guys will hear about that from time to time, because it's whenever I started doing nails, then I decided that I wanted to do other creative things too that I can do from home. Unfortunately, I don't think that sewing and wearing nails really go well together. I also love to braid hair, my daughter's hair, my boyfriend's hair, and unfortunately, nails don't go with braiding hair either. So that's another thing that kind of holds me back from producing so many videos, is that I put in all the work for the nails, and I love my nails. Every single pair of nails that I ever created, I'm like, I really love them and I want to wear them. But when you have to braid hair and you have to, well, now I don't have to, but learn how to sew, then it's just like, I can't wear my nails. So I get a little lack of motivation to actually produce them, because if you guys know, creating those nails is not easy. It's very time consuming. Even on your best day, at your fastest pace, it's still an investment of time and energy. So anyways, you guys, oh yeah, I'm still applying. This video, I had at the end missed some footage. I lost it because the footage got damaged of me decorating the nails. So most of the video will be the application as opposed to the decorating, which is fine because the video was starting to get pretty long. And I recently posted an hour-long Halloween video special. I guess it was like a special Operation Spooky set. Have you guys seen that video? What did you think about it? I haven't even checked my comments on the video, but I was a little scared to post it because it was an hour long. However, I wish low-key that it was a little longer, or like maybe I need to learn how to edit so that I can get the most important parts in and then leave the less important parts out. I would love some feedback as far as how you guys like the editing of my videos, or the flow, or the content that they're including, or what you guys would like to see more or less. And yeah, other than that, I'm getting ready to go out on a bike ride. My boyfriend is doing a huge marathon. Well, it's really not huge because it's a half marathon. No offense, but it's huge because it's a nice committed, opportunity where you can test your ability, and you kind of have a little bit of pressure because there's people counting on you. So that's why I think it's like a big thing. But the race itself, or the marathon itself, is a half marathon. So he would probably say it's not that big of a deal because it's only a half marathon. But so today he's going to be training for his marathon while I ride my bike, which will be interesting because I told him, don't keep up with me. He's like, I'm going to keep up with you. And I'm like, no, you focus on your running. I don't want to be slowed down, and I don't want to pressure you. Like, I want you to pace yourself and practice. So we'll see how that goes. I told him I was doing a voiceover, and he's like, oh, okay, thinking he can go back to bed. Buddy, get up. Let's get out. Let's get our exercise. So that's that. That's my plan for my morning. And after that, I'm actually going to be filming a video when I get home. Today, I am finally gonna be filming my Lazy Girl series by Xxl Cosmetics, and I am a little nervous. I did come to the conclusion that I'm gonna be filming the video with the audio live, so we'll see how it goes. But basically, I may even do a face cam on this one. I'm not sure, just for the audio in general, like so that it can be separate from the footage. I've never done a face cam video that has been successful with my nails, but I do have a new setup and it does make room for my face cam and my setup to be like proportionate. If you guys know what I mean, then you know how sometimes it's hard to set up a camera when you have this light in front of you that's holding another camera. It gets complicated. So I'm highly considering going through the measures of making this a success, because I want to show you guys my first experience with the Lazy Girl method, and I want to show it to you guys like live so you can see a genuine reaction and a genuine first time experience, because I did have someone inbox me one time and they told me that they tried to do the Lazy Girl method as a beginner with polygel. I'm not a beginner with polygel. I have experience. Well, I'm not a master with polygel. I guess I'm kind of like a intermediate, with polygel. And so I kind of guess I have like a little of a advantage, but I've never done Lazy Girl methods, so we'll see how it goes. And also, I'm really looking forward to seeing how long it takes. I might leave a little timer on the screen so you guys can see the length of time. And needless to say, you guys, leave it up to me to create the most drama when it comes to how I want my set to look. So I have made it a bit challenging, and on my design, because this is going to be my birthday set, and my birthday already passed, like I told you guys. Oops. But my commitments are still there, and I'm going to do a birthday set with this Xxl Lazy Girl series. I'm trying to get my journal. It's under all these Barbie dolls. All right, so far I have created 5 out of the 10 nails in my journal, and I have not been able to decide exactly what I'm going to do with the other ones. And then it was a little, I didn't know what the best option was, because I wanted to incorporate a 420 theme, but I also kind of want to keep my channel a little, well, how do I say it, like organic, so not like, but then again, there's CBD and THC, and they are life-changing blessings that we've encountered. So I'm kind of just like, no, Samantha, represent, but it's your birthday set, girl, represent. But then at the same time, I'm kind of like, how do I get my channel into this, like, do I do it or do I not do it? How will it affect my audience? What will they think? And from my personal experiences, the best thing to do in life is what you love. And I will touch on that because I think I want to share with you guys how my experience has been going as a YouTuber so far, and having my Nailstagram and stuff like that. And in the beginning, I really wanted to I'm going to just give you guys full disclosure. In the beginning, I wanted to just go for it because I had been doing nails for a while. And I'm like, all right, Samantha, just commit to your Instagram, commit to your YouTube, and just go in. And I had like 14 videos queued when I started. So that means that I could have released about 2 videos per week for X amount of weeks and been pretty consistent and been filming and everything in the midst of that. Well, I then decided that because of that, I would try to focus a little less effort on my filming for the time being and a little more effort on my networking. And then I came to the conclusion that I wanted to start doing brand ambassador opportunities. And so I was kind of like, I'm sure you guys can tell already, I didn't know what direction to go. I was just setting the foundation and then testing the waters, so to speak. And I learned really quickly that as a nail tuber and as someone who does DIY nails and shares the information online and stuff, you basically have to stay true to yourself. One thing I would not suggest is getting lost in becoming essentially a worker for a brand or a worker for a certain audience, or I guess what I'm saying is that I do this project, these nails, this Instagram, the YouTube and everything. I do it as a hobby or as something that I like and I enjoy, and it makes me happy, and it gives me peace and joy to share with others, and especially when people benefit from it. So I was getting lost from my overall purpose because I was too busy trying to like worry about keeping up with the algorithm on YouTube, or worry about keeping up with this launch that this brand has, or that launch that that brand has. And some brands are more aggressive than other brands. So I kind of took a mental, emotional, physical step back. And I was like, okay, why are you actually doing this? What do you want to benefit from it? And originally my course of action was to put in the work and then purchase sponsored ads, basically get my art out there through sponsored ads, which is still my plan. So it's just, this is a chit chat video, so I'm just giving you guys like a little personal insight on the real life experience, and it's definitely been an experience so far, to say the least. Back to the video, you guys see me. I am encapsulating some beautiful little star glitters. I'm using Young Nails Core Clear, which is the ultimate truth. If you want the best clear there is on the market for acrylic powders, I am sure you'll have a hard time finding one better than Young Nails. And you guys notice I'm using very moist beads. If you don't want bubbles in your clear acrylic, which note, Young Nails doesn't get bubbly, Kiara Sky on the other hand does, then you want to use a pretty moist bead, and you kind of want to like let it just flow out, flatten it out, and kind of like seep into where it needs to seep into without, drying too fast and stuff like that. So that's that. You guys, I'm sitting over here. I low-key felt bad for my cat. I'm like, oh my God, I know he's calmed down. He feels remorseful. Let me go check on him. Let's see how he's doing. Pumpkin, are you okay? Are you mad at Mama? Oh, he's mad at me. I'm gonna open the door to let him go out because I'm gonna be leaving soon. All right, you guys, so I want to let you guys know I absolutely love this all-nighter collection. Kudos to AwsmColor and 𝑚𝑐𝑜l𝑟 for the color palette that they selected on this set. And you guys know I have tons of swatching to do for AwsmColor collections and 𝑚𝑐𝑜l𝑟 collections for the gel polishes. I am going to be doing that soon, and I might do it live also. How do you guys like long videos? I need you guys to tell me, because in my heart, I feel like I like long videos. They're just fun, and they're kind of a little more interpersonal, and I definitely want my channel and my experience to be more interpersonal. Yes, professional and everything like that, but interpersonal. So you guys can feel free to reach out to me with any questions, or you know, if there's anything that I don't tell you guys how I did it, you're welcome to ask me. I will tell you guys that because I built the nails up a little too high, the base layer, like I don't know why I put an apex onto the base layer, like not a real one but a little one, and I'm like, Samantha, no, thin around the cuticle, because you're gonna cap this with clear and then you're gonna file down. And when I did file down, I ended up filing off some of the gel polish around the cuticles. So you guys will see me go in and fix that, which is basically just to add a little polish, and it works. So you guys, tomorrow, which is probably going to be when I release this video if I don't get it released today, Clifford the Big Red Dog comes out, and I want to know who's going to be at the movie theaters to see it, or who's going to be buying it, if you can buy it right away on streaming, which I hope that you can, because I don't really like to go to the movies that much, especially on release days, especially for a super popular movie like Clifford. But I do have the luxury of watching a 60-inch OLED at my boyfriend's house, and usually he buys all the movies that we want to watch. So yeah, I'm really looking forward to asking him to set that up for me, because I want to see Clifford the Big Red Dog. And this is like, I'm going to be kind of intrigued to look at how did they create this movie. Like, if I see anything that's not perfect, I'm going to be so dialed in on it, because I like the creative process in this big old giant realistic dog. Have you guys seen the trailer where he licks the screen and it's like, Clifford, I love you. He's so awesome. So I'm excited about that. I'm going to be getting this video up either today or tomorrow. So if you guys go and see the movie, please drop a comment down below and let me know how you loved it or if you hated it, because sometimes those movies can be a disgrace. So if it's a disgrace, let me know that too. Don't be going to give me high hopes on something that's not going to happen. But I have high hopes for that movie, because I don't see how anybody could mess it up. I mean, it's Clifford, for crying out loud. So yeah, I gotta be honest with you guys, I hate like chit chat voiceovers, because I don't really know what to talk about, and I don't really know if you guys think like that this is intriguing at all to talk about Clifford the Big Red Dog. Yeah, hold on, you guys. My boyfriend just texted me. You're like, her boyfriend, her boyfriend, her boyfriend. I love my boyfriend. Let's see. I wonder if he's almost here. He's like, I'm leaving. Okay. Alrighty, so I am going to be headed out soon for my exercise, but it'll be a bit yet. And I gotta admit to you guys, even though I'm supposed to do nails today, I'm so dying to master this craft, this sewing craft. I came out with 2 decent pairs of pants. I came out with a decent skirt, but I learned that, see, when I was doing this, I was trying to use pieces of fabric that kind of already were prepared for use, but I didn't necessarily do it perfectly, so I kind of had to go back today and figure out how to do that because I didn't take enough of the original fabric off. Like, I don't know how to describe it, you guys, but it's kind of hard. So I'm looking forward to mastering it. One thing about me is that I have an obsessive personality. So I have learned, all right, this is a good talking point for you guys. And I didn't even get to finish some other stuff I was talking about earlier. But a good talking point for you guys, if you ever wondered, so I tend to be very obsessive and compulsive. And I'm not diagnosed or anything because my mom, she didn't believe in taking us to doctors, and I'm kind of like that too. A little insight on that. But I think you pretty much, as you grow up, you start to notice like you're making impulsive decisions, and then you start to obsess over things, and you're like, why can't I let this thought go or this idea or whatever? So I started to get a little too old to have those problems because, you guys, I just turned 30, believe it or not. And I started to say I need to find something to channel this energy into because it's way too costly for me to keep having the same problem as far as making impulsive decisions or what have you and stuff like that. So I started to get into nail art. Well, now into this sewing thing is like, basically I cannot obsess over nails as much anymore because I know how to do them pretty well. So it's not releasing that obsessive energy. But now that I have this sewing task that I'm working on with my sewing machine and the doll clothes, now I have something new to obsess over. So like right now I'm literally dying because all I can think of is obsessing over these doll clothes. But I know I have to do nails today. So here's the finished little, or whatever. You guys can see, okay, so this is after filing, and I love how this turned out so far. Like, I could have, if they weren't messed up from filing, I could have just put a top coat on these and been totally finished. That would have been more than enough. But of course, leave it to me to go above and beyond. So I'm going to be decorating the nails, and you guys have already seen the final result, but at least you can see how I created this set. And so sorry, guys, for being a motor mouth this morning. It is morning time where I am right now, and I hope you guys enjoy me chatting, and please feel free anytime to let me know what you guys would like me to talk about. If you guys like these chit chat videos, if you definitely don't like them and you would like me to shut up and just show you nail art, feedback really helps. It goes a long way. And you guys feel free to follow me on Instagram. And if you would like me to follow you back, feel free to send me an Instagram message, a DM. I love to spam on Instagram. So if you want some spam, we can do spam for spam. No, I'm joking, you guys. So I'm getting excited. I'm about to get ready to go outside, get my exercise for the day. Usually I bike about 13 to 14 miles, and my boyfriend's marathon is 13 miles or like 12 and a half miles. So I can tell that he's really like, he told me yesterday like that he's feeling a little nervous, and I can definitely see why, because he has biked that trail and he complains when we bike it. Like, bruh, I'm not trying to hear that. Let's get these 13, 14 miles in. Well, I'm really looking forward to seeing his feedback on his run today. Here's the Glitz and Glam Eye Hold Gel. You guys have seen me use this before, and I want to give you guys an updated feedback. You will see me using it correctly in this video, however, not on this finger, because I had some base coat gel on my nail. I was going to use base coat gel, and I'm like, Samantha, you can't use base coat gel. You need to get it together. So I pulled out the eye hold gel. On the rest of the nails, you guys will see how the application is like really chill, and once you put the eye hold gel, then you put top coat on top, or matte top coat, or base coat gel if you're going to put more stuff on there and you just want to lay down your bulky nail art. So also, you guys will see me using these stones, and I ended up deciding not to use these stones. And I gotta be honest with you guys, literally the whole time I have been filming this video, this voice recording, I have felt like I literally already voice recorded over this video before. And I don't know, I looked for the video. If I find it, I'm gonna freak out. But I swear I've already done a voiceover on this video, because I remember I was like, I pulled these out and I was gonna use them, but then I decided not to use them. I guess I'll never honestly know, because I just took a quick second to look and I did not see the video. So that is so weird. So weird. But anyways, you guys, so this is pretty much the end of the video. It's not the end, but there's pretty much, there's nothing more for me to tell you about the decoration, because you guys pretty much know the drill by now, and you have already seen these nails on my Instagram. If you don't follow me on Instagram, please go follow me on Instagram and spam my page. And 9 times out of 10, if I see you spam me, I will spam you. So no worries about that. I love to show love, especially not especially, but because I love to show love in general, but especially to people who show me love, because I like people who are similar to me, and I love that about this industry. It's really nice. Like on my Instagram, all I have is nail people on there. Like it's just for nails, and it's just so refreshing to be in an environment where there's people who love nails just like me. So I love you guys so much. Thank you again for all your support, and like I said, be sure to go ahead and drop a like if you enjoyed this video, and if you are not already subscribed, go ahead and subscribe. Turn on that notification bell so you can be notified every time I post. And please be generous enough to leave a comment. Let me know what you think about my video and all of those things. Stay tuned, because I'm going to be doing my birthday set using the Xxl Cosmetics Lazy Girl series, and I do have some talking points for that video, because you guys already know that Femi Beauty created the Lazy Girl method, and I could be mistaken, but correct me if I'm wrong. And so I want to talk about that in this Xxl Cosmetic Lazy Girl series, but we'll leave that for the next video. And also look forward to swatching videos soon. Tell me, you guys, should I do a swatching video as like a chit chat, like live, or should I do a swatching video as just a regular swatching video? Should I do a major swatching video where I swatch all the stuff on one video, or should I do separate swatching videos, or should I do both? I probably won't do both. I'll probably do a swatching video and then do sets with all of the sets, like how I did this set with the All-Nighter collection, so that way I can refer you guys back to the swatching video if you're interested. Let me know what you think of that. And also, one last thing, you guys, how did you like my blog? Because I've only posted once so far. It was for Halloween. It wasn't an intricate post, but I did it nevertheless, and I am proud of myself. So I want to know what you guys thought about that, and if you guys are looking forward to seeing future blog posts. If you did see that blog post, what would you do differently? What would you add? What would you take away? How could it be better? I love feedback, you guys. Please, if you want to give someone your opinion, give it to me, because I'm here for it. And I love you guys so much. Till next time. Bye.